Hey y'all, welcome or welcome back to Misguided Intuition, where I could tell you better than I could tell me, or at least that's the plan. That's the goal, right? My name is Melissa. Today we're going to do real quick mid-month check-ins. We're just going to look at what's working, what's not working, what's the advice for the rest of the month, and then we're going to pull a message from the Soul Truth Self-Awareness card deck, it's a pretty sweet deck. I bought it for my youngest daughter, and she doesn't really throw cards, so I just kind of keep it in my stash, and it seemed like a good one to go with today. So we're going to throw with the Light Seers Tarot and then clarify with the, what is it called? The Neoteric Feminine Tarot. And we're going to start with Aries. I have no updates really, so let's find out. Like I said, this is for the mid-month check-in. This will be for like where things are at for the middle of April. And then, you know, kind of what to work on for the rest of the month. So Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please, for, I guess, the middle to end of April, please. What you doing, Gracie? Are you wanting to come up here? Hold on, let Mama get these shuffled. Come here. Hold on. Okay. Sorry. My one dog, she can't jump up on the sofa. So what is... how do I want to say it? Here at the middle of April, what is working for Aries, please? Okay. And what is not working? What is not working for Aries? Got a bunch of stuff flipping over here. Well, okay. So what's working? We're just going to set all this here and we'll look at it when we get to it. And what would be the advice for Aries for the rest of the month? All right. Okay. Oh, big changes for Aries. It looks like, so what's working? We've got the Death and Rebirth card here, and we've got the Knight of Wands. What's working is that you're going through some kind of transformation. You're letting old things fall off. Knight of Wands also has the 4 wands, like the 11-11, right? So it's like you're on the right path. It looks like you're moving pretty quickly, going after things that you want, trying to have a take charge attitude. You know, it'd be better if it was like, say, the King, Queen of Wands or like Emperor, right? But the Knight is, you got to start somewhere. So that's what's working. Let's see if we can build on that at all. Can you tell me more about the Death and the Knight of Wands, please? Oh. Don't fall off the sofa, please. Can we clarify any additional on what's working here? I don't know if there's much else to add to it. I'll give it a shuffle. Alright. So you got the King of Swords and the Moon here. So I feel like for some of y'all, maybe in the past, with the Moon showing up here, there could have been a lot of maybe indecision or not really sure which direction to take kind of thing. And I feel like what's happening is you're turning this around. You're being more disciplined, more logical, maybe giving yourself a little bit of, tough love here, buckling down on, you know what, I'm not really sure where this path is going to take me, but I'm going to go check it out kind of thing, because it looks like it would lead to what you're going after, right? So I kind of feel like that. Let's see what's yeah, and you're really like standing up for yourself, like, I don't want to say defending yourself like against other people, but maybe defending yourself against your own doubts that you've had. I know that's not what this card necessarily means, but I feel like we are our worst critics. We are, you know, at the end of the day, you will always be your worst critic and enemy, and it shouldn't be that way. So the way you think, the way you talk to yourself, like if you tell yourself, oh yeah, no, I can't do that, or maybe I shouldn't go there, or whatever. Sometimes we talk ourselves out of what we should be doing. And I think with the Seven of Wands showing up, you're realizing that you do that. And, yeah. And you push it forward and exploring the options anyway. Excuse me. So for what's not working, this Star in reverse, the Page of Wands in reverse, and the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Let me look at this here. That's so funny. You got the King of Swords, the Moon here as well. Okay, and the Judgment reversed. So you got the King of Swords, the Moon in what's working, but you got it also in what's not working. And the Judgment reversed. So I'm kind of feeling like while you're working on this, you haven't quite mastered it. Or it, not necessarily that, but that you're doing it, but you're not seeing the return. You're going after these things that you want, for what you think you want here with the Star, and you're not seeing the return on the investment, right? You're not seeing, like, you're doing the thing. So when you're going through these cycles and stuff, you will reach points where you're doing and you're working and you're giving and you're, you know, everything, like, for all intents and purposes, you were doing everything correctly, and you're really just not kind of seeing anything come back your way. And then we start to doubt ourselves and we think that we're not going in the right direction. That's normal. So I think that that is what's working for you, and what's also not working for you. Like, you're trying to do it, but I think at the same time, like, you're doubting yourself, you're doubting your ability to, you know what I mean? And it's a process. I mean, you've got the Death here, and you've got the World and the Wheel here. So obviously this is gonna, like, something huge is happening for you here. Do we get anything else on you guys better behave. Anything else on what's not working for Aries here? That's wild that those two cards came out for what's working and not. Anything else about what's... Okay. So, okay, we've got the Ten of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles. That's really good, right? Like, super duper happiness, domestic harmony, bliss, whatever. Ace of Pentacles, you know, opportunities. King of Cups, being wise, being balanced, like, emotionally, you know, and Page of Wands, being excited, trying to be fearless, going forward, and going after new things. But then the Nine of Swords that say, so what I think, yeah, I think it is what I said. Like, this is what's working for you. You're buckling down. You're pushing forward, even if you don't know exactly where the next step is going to take you. What's not working for you is that you doubt yourself still. With this Nine of Swords showing, that shows me too. Like, this is what you're presenting on the outside, right? This fearless, balanced, confident, I am gonna go get this, you know, grabbing life by the balls kind of energy. But this is what's underneath, is this anxiety. I just, yeah, you don't seem to realize your own worth as well. So for the advice for the rest of the month, we have the Chariot, the World. Keep pushing towards what you're trying to achieve here. And also with the World, you know, like I said, this is like this is a transformative thing for you. Like I said, I think maybe before you were doubting and stuff, and you still kind of are a little bit. But this confidence is creeping in, and you're trying to really be like, yeah, I'm gonna go do it anyway. And you, I think it's asking you to stay in that energy. Keep plugging away at this, Aries, because it's like you're gonna get through this part of the cycle, and achieve. It's gonna be. I don't know that it's gonna be an achievement like in the material sense, where you can see it, or if it's just not just, but if it's like, you know, spiritually or like a personal growth achievement. You've got the Wheel of Fortune and the King of Pentacles there, so maybe some kind of financial stability coming in. Anything else on the advice for Aries? We've got the Five of Wands, the Two of Wands. Yeah, this is, I'm gonna go with competition with this one, and then the Two of Wands. And I just want to say that all of these people that you're competing with should just be like yourself, yesterday's self, the day, you know, or like here you are today, this was yesterday, the day before, the day before, the day before, and each time you get a little bit better. And to keep, you know, leaving your comfort zone here, taking these risks, making those decisions, and moving forward on them. There you are. There you are. I found you. The Six of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups at the ends, and the Emperor in the middle. You are right in the middle. So these choices, like, and the wishful thinking, the wishful thinking that comes with them. In this instance, I want you to use your Delulu to your advantage, right? What is that video? She said, may all your Delulu come Tralulu. That's kind of the mindset I want you to keep yourself in for the rest of the month here, Aries. You know, within reason. And you have Six of Pentacles, like things kind of evening out, balancing out. So I feel like that looks pretty good. Let's get you a final message to reflect on for the rest of the month here. What final message can we give Aries for the rest of April, please? It's gonna be this one. Oh, there's two. Okay. First of all, are you consistently showing up? Do you... Because if you don't show up for yourself, who will, right? But it says, am I focused on what I am losing or gaining? That could be why this is showing up and what's working and what's not working. Where is your focus? Are you focused on what you're losing or what you're gaining here? Okay. It says, are you going through some change? Are you scared to let go because of what you might lose? What if you shifted your focus from what you might lose to what you might gain? Endings are actually new beginnings. Today, make a list of all the things you will gain from the change you are going through. Feel your heart, take a breath, and deepen into trust. Amazing things are coming. And then it says, oh, okay. It says, on whom am I placing blame right now? A person who blames others has not begun their lesson. A person who blames themselves has begun their lesson. A person who blames no one has finished their lesson. Wow, that makes so much sense. Take responsibility. On whom are you placing blame right now? Today, free yourself by releasing all victimhood, blame, and resistance. They don't belong where you're going. Only love and courage live there. Make a choice to do it, even if you don't feel ready. Listen to your heart. You will be led. Good messages. So I feel, yeah, especially this, am I focused on what I'm losing or gaining? I really feel with those showing up in both spots, that makes a lot of sense for you guys. As for the blaming one, what it says is really true. It says the person who blames others has not begun their lesson, because if you're still at the point where you're pointing fingers at other people, you're not taking any accountability. Okay? Because even if someone else did something really crappy, usually we have done something to put ourselves in the position to have something crappy done to us. So how do we get there? Then it says the person who blames themselves has begun their lesson. That's the start of accountability. But when you're blaming yourself, you're only holding yourself accountable. You're not holding anyone else accountable. Then it says a person who blames no one has finished their lesson. That is the person that realizes that everybody played their part. You know what I'm saying? And just for shits and giggles, I got this little book of angel numbers. So if you are seeing repeating fives, okay, that's what I flipped open to. 555 is all about making major changes and taking action while being flexible, creative, and courageous. Stay kind-hearted. There are endless possibilities for the changes that can happen. It says it invites you to be adventurous, filled with curiosity and fearlessness while being who you are and nurturing your uniqueness. You are an unstoppable force, and change can be a good thing. So for some of y'all, you might be seeing repeating fives. Anyway, that is your message, Aries, for the rest of April. You're looking good. Just, you know, don't let this part take over. Oh, did I do that? No, okay. We are going to go on to Taurus now. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Oops. For the rest of April, what's going on with my fellow bulls? Oop. Taurus. You two are silly. Alright. For Taurus, what is working so far this month? What has been working for Taurus? They're a little chunky. Came out a little sideways. Got the Fool, the Hermit, the Queen of Pentacles, the King of Cups. Okay, there you are. What has not been working for Taurus this month? The Sun and the Ace of Wands. Okay. What is with the Empress at the bottom? Alright. And what is the advice for the rest of the month for Taurus here? Alright, the Four of Swords. We got the Ten of Swords at the bottom with the Devil and the Moon. Wow, okay. So what's working for you this month? So far, we've got the Fool, the Hermit, the Queen of Pentacles, the King of Cups. What's working? You're taking leaps. You are, well, if we're going to call out signs too, we've got Virgo, earth signs, water signs. I don't remember what the Fool is, but either way, what's working is you taking leaps towards new things. With the Hermit going inside and doing inner work, which is essential for growth. Queen of Pentacles, I feel like that's just you showing up for yourself. Maybe while you're going inside here, discovering or rediscovering, I guess it's going to be different for everyone. Like a sense of self-worth, remembering who you are, feeling very... I'm hearing like you're feeling more comfortable in your own skin, more confident. And with the King of Cups, you're growing wiser for this, and your emotions are more balanced. I feel the waters are very calm there. It's a very tranquil image. So it looks like you've been doing a lot of work there, Taurus, and it's working out in your favor. Let's see if we can get anything else on that, okay? What else can we say about what's working here for Taurus? Okay. Ace of Swords. A lot of clarity. A lot of focus. I feel like in some areas you're having breakthroughs. In some you're on the verge of. Kind of like Aries, I feel like you're going through a very transformative period. And there's Aries. So you may have Aries placements. Queen of Cups wants to show her face, so yeah. I feel like you're intuitive right now too. With the Emperor. Yeah. So let's see what's not working. What's not working is the Sun, the Ace of Wands. And I don't understand why that wouldn't be working. The Sun is usually a very positive card. Ace of Wands is, you know, that creative spark. So what's not working? And then the Empress showed up as well at the bottom of the deck. So, and then with your advice for the rest of the month being at the Four of Swords, some of you may be working too hard. You may have too much on your plate. I'm not sure if that's where we're going with it. Like, give me more on what's not working here for Taurus this month. Oh, come on. If the Empress wants to show, I'm not going to take the whole clump, but we got the Five of Pentacles. I'll go ahead and look at it, but the main one I would take is the Empress. I think it is. Look, you get the Hierophant, the Ten of Wands, the Seven of Wands, Six of Swords, Eight of Cups, Ten of Cups, Justice, the Hermit. You're all over the place. It's like, here you are, learning and schooling at the same time, but you're carrying all these wands, but you're trying to stand your ground and keep going, right? Because you're moving on to calmer waters. You're trying to get them lessons and keep pushing forward. There's something you're leaving behind or walking forward towards. That's probably what you're trying to head towards, is that Ten of Cups. But you've got that 10 Wands in your hand right now. So you're trying to find some balance. And I feel like it's a balance outside and within. So really, I think that's what it is that's not working. Plus, you got the Five of Pentacles. I just really think that, yeah. Okay. If you need help, so you got Three of Pentacles, Six of Cups, Six of Pentacles. Some of you Taurians, if you need help, ask for help. You don't have to carry the weight of everything on just your shoulders. Come on. Nope. There we go. You don't have to carry everything by yourself. You can ask for help. Yeah. Before you reach complete burnout here. You need to remember to take care of yourself as well. So that means making sure you're eating well, hydrating properly, sleeping properly, like getting that rest, maintaining your hygiene, making sure to balance work and play, you know, just really taking care of yourself. That's what I feel. I feel like you're doing a lot. Like, you're doing a lot. And I feel like you're accomplishing a lot there, but you're burning yourself out a little bit. Like, if you're that kind of person that goes to bed at 3 in the morning and starts your day at 6 in the morning, I'm probably talking to you. But let's look at the advice. Four of Swords. What else can we add to that? So I'm just gonna reiterate that you need to rest a little bit. Page of Wands, Three of Swords, Strength. Also, if there's healing that still needs to take place with the Three of Swords and the Four of Swords showing up here, I don't think that you're supposed to rush through it. That's kind of not how it works. If there are things that you've been working on healing while you've been doing this part of stuff, trying to rush through it or past it or anything, isn't the way. You're strong enough. Strength is showing up here too. You're a bull, for Christ's sakes, but you are strong enough to work your way through that pain. We don't have to rush the process, okay? Just allow the healing to take place. Okay, here. Got the Emperor, the Ten of Wands, and the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, like, again, if you need help, ask for help. You don't have to shoulder everything on your own here. So, overall, it's mostly about the way you take care of yourself. I think the thing is, a lot of y'all, if you're anything like me, a lot of y'all spend a lot of time focusing on taking care of others. And not very much time on taking care of you. And right now, you need to take care of you. Okay? So let's get you a final message here. Get a final message for Taurus, please. Okay. I'm gonna go with, yeah. Am I letting fear stop me? At the bottom of the deck, you have, what risk can I take today? I just want to look. These want to be stuck. I feel like that kind of goes with that. And that. Because I said, don't be afraid. Do you have what passion am I ready to pursue? Do I know all my strengths and am I using them? Am I consistently showing up? And how can I be more flexible right now? Okay, those ones are kind of... The main one that came out was, am I letting fear stop me? Are you experiencing a mountain of fear right now? Are you stalling, freezing, or giving up? The juicy secret is that you are the boss of fear. You are unstoppable, but it's up to you to see that by taking action. Today, be brave and do it scared. Choose one fear and move through it. You are in need of a hero, so that is who you will become. Not somebody else. Somebody else isn't going to come rescue your ass today, Taurus. It's telling you that you're going to do it, okay? And then it says, what excuses am I making right now? No more waiting. There will never be a good enough time. The time is now. And that's so true. If you wait until you're ready, you will never start. It says, if it's important enough to you, you'll find a way. Today, make a decision and do it, even if you don't feel ready. Listen to your heart. You will be led. Am I communicating my needs? Your needs matter. What you're needing right now. What are you needing right now that you haven't communicated? What are you afraid of? Is it possible that what you are fearing is not true? It says, journal these answers. What are my needs? Am I saying no and yes enough based on my desires? Am I telling my full truth? Do I believe that my needs matter? And do I share them with others? Do I ask for what I want? When communicating my needs, what am I resisting and with whom? What do I need in order to feel safe enough to express my needs? So whether this is like in general or with your family or with friends or coworkers or with a lover, if you're not expressing yourself fully, it's like, I'm not going to say it's like being dishonest. It's like you're just not being fully honest. You're not, I'm a big fan of full disclosure, right? So if you're afraid to express your needs, how can they ever be met? Okay, the ones that you can't fulfill for yourself. If there are needs that you need somebody out like that do require outside fulfillment, they cannot be met unless you say, like, literally a closed mouth does not get fed. There we go. That's what I wanted to say. So those are for you to reflect on. And what's Taurus, you're getting sevens. So some of you may be seeing repeating sevens. It says magic dreams coming true and happiness. The repetition of the number 7 3 times is a powerful message from the universe affirming that you are on the correct path. It signifies that divine energy and enchantment surrounds you every step of the way. Witnessing the number 777 indicates that you are in perfect harmony with the universe, vibrating at a frequency that attracts miracles, good fortune, abundance, and incredible opportunities. It shows your deepest desires are about to manifest into reality. Furthermore, 777 resonates with spiritual awakening, collective consciousness, and the development of your spiritual gifts. Remember, I said some of you might be really intuitive right now. When 777 appears in your life, it serves as a gentle reminder to continue focusing on and embracing those elevated vibrations, allowing you to attract even more blessings and happiness. And always remember to say thank you. So yeah, Taurians, you may be seeing repeating sevens. So there you go. That is your outlook for the rest of the month there. I'm sorry, I'm really snuffly today. Let's go to Gemini. Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the middle to end of April. What's going on here? Oh, excuse you. Unless that was a snore, I don't know. Alright, Gemini. Let's see. What is working so far for you this month, Gemini? Two of Pentacles. What is not working for you this month, Geminis? What is not working thus far? Okay. And what is... Yours is like pretty... Just... No card birth there. What is the advice for Gemini for the rest of the month? Please. Alright. With the Empress at the bottom, much like Taurus, making sure you're taking care of yourself there. So what's working? Two of Pentacles. Prioritizing. Finding balance. If it's working, I don't feel like you're juggling, okay? I feel like you're balancing. I feel like you're balancing your resources, your priorities, your time, your energy, your efforts. I feel like that's what's working. Let's see if we can get anything else on that. Why the Two of Pentacles, please? Okay. Out of all that, that's the only one that came up right. And you're doing it well. Strength, Knight of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Ten of Wands. I feel like this has a lot to do with finances, family and finances. I feel like what I said was that you're really just achieving this balance with everything right now. That's what's working. When you get anxious, you remember who the frick you are. You take a look at it again. You pick the wands back up and you keep going because this is your goal, Ten of Pentacles. You're really... oh, look at that. Queen of Pentacles too. And there could be a relationship here. So you might have somebody helping you along the way. That's crazy. I like it though. Two of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck there too, and Six of Pentacles. Yes, it's really. I feel like whether this is family, money, relationship, whatever it is, I feel like that's what's going on. Is you're just really excelling at keeping things in alignment right now. Okay, so let's see what's not working. You got the Five of Swords. So usually that would be like betrayals and conflicts and whatever. You got this bird screaming in his ear. That's like drama. I call this the headache card. Because he's got his head in his hands like, oh, for God's sake. It could be You got the 5 of Wands showed up at the bottom before I even threw cards. So, what's not working, some of y'all might be tempted to get caught up in drama or an argument. You know? Let's see what this says. The 5 of Swords here. Yeah. Or ending conflict and drama and arguments. Okay, with the 9 of Wands showing up there. I had a peek in the deck here because it's not really telling me a whole lot. I feel like what's not working for you is that some of y'all struggle to resist the urge to get involved with that kind of energy. With the conflict and the drama and the arguments and stuff. Sometimes it's a struggle to walk away from that and remember what you're trying to accomplish over here. And that would be my advice, is to remember what you're trying to accomplish. And in fact, in the advice, you've got the Tower with the Queen of Cups, using your intuition to tell when if the tower is going to be a good tower or a bad tower, for one. Kind of to continue maintaining that balance throughout the rest of the month. Thinking about this, thinking about this and going, is this going to be worth, the shit show that might start because of it? Or is this going to be a catalyst for a change that absolutely needs to occur? Anything else on the advice here? What is this one? 4 Cups. 5 of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Hierophant, 4 of Wands, the Justice. Alright. So specifically, my first thing that I wanted to say was, for those of you in like a relationship or like a family situation, I feel like your advice is, if it's going to leave somebody on the outs, a disconnect, don't entertain the drama. Okay? Do not entertain the drama. I don't know what this is about. And I'm, always it's going to be different for everybody. But I feel like it's just really saying to continue fighting the urge to get in the mix there. You've got enough on your plate here, Gemini, that you are balancing out, that if you were to add the drama to that, it would really hurt what you're doing over here. Whatever. See, I don't know what the hell this. It's so good though. Like, you're so. It's like you're like this, and then there's like drama over here, and you're driving past it, right? And you kind of want to look at it, but it's telling you just to keep driving. Like, is it worth it? Yeah, and 7 of Pentacles. Like, where do you want to put your energy there? Probably not. Right? Moving forward on yourself and what's going on around you, or in conflict with others. Yeah, I really feel like that's your advice, is just to, when the temptation comes up to get involved in something that's not for you to get involved in there, look at what you're working on over here that you've got going so well, and ask yourself if it's going to be worth that. I don't really know what else to add to that, so we're going to go get you a final message here. What final message can we give Gemini, please? Come on. Final message for him. Alright. So, since I brought up familial stuff and relationship stuff and drama and conflict, What boundaries need to be created or strengthened within my relationships? Because when you don't set boundaries, people will bring all that shit to you. Okay? It says, what am I grateful for right now? What do I resist feeling right now? And on whom am I placing the blame right now? I had Aries, I think, had that. So what am I grateful for right now? Adopt an abundance mindset. Gratitude is an antidote to all of our problems. It is impossible to be fearful and grateful at the same time. Gratitude improves our health, opens our heart, and changes our state. The universal law of attraction says that we attract into our lives that on which we are focused. Close your eyes, put your hand on your heart, and think of 3 things for which you are grateful today. Notice the abundance growing within you. Very true. I say thank you every day for a lot of different things. I have like a list of things that I say thank you for every day at various points during the day. Sometimes in the morning, sometimes while I'm out driving, sometimes, in the evening before I go to bed. I always have something to say before I do readings. Like, I'm always saying, like, throughout the day, every day, thank you is a huge thing. But it also says it's impossible to be fearful and grateful. It says, okay, well, we attract into our lives that on which we are focused. When you are focused on this, like, whatever you're doing over here that's all balanced and you're succeeding at it, that's what you're going to continue to bring. If you start focusing on the drama and the bullshit, that's what you're going to continue to bring. Okay, that's what I wanted to say. What do I resist feeling right now? We have to feel it to heal it. In order to let go of pain, we first have to honor its existence. Emotions are like waves. Some are soft, some are fierce, some are layered, and some will sweep you off your feet. When we allow ourselves to feel it all, we can then release what no longer serves us. Allow yourself to feel this wave. Let it move through you, no matter how long it lasts. Then release it back into the ocean. Feel it, heal it, enjoy your sweet freedom within your soul. So for some of you, I know that 3 of Swords peaked out earlier, so the temptation to get into this may have to do with like underlying pain of some sort that would have to do with the family or relationship situation that hasn't healed yet. And so it's tempting to get pulled back into that. And instead, why don't you work on healing that and letting it go so that we don't derail our progress. And then, on whom am I placing blame right now? A person who blames others has not begun their lesson. A person who blames himself has begun their lesson. A person who blames no one has finished their lesson. Take responsibility. On whom are you placing blame right now? Today, free yourself by releasing all victimhood, blame, and resistance. They don't belong where you're going. Only love and courage live there. Make a choice to do it, even if you don't feel ready. Listen to your heart. You will be led. So, if, like unhealed hurts and traumas from the past, and the urge to blame is what would tempt you to get into these conflicts, then take a step back and work on yourself and turn your back on that instead. You know what I'm saying? Let's find out. Zeros. Okay. Infinite support, openness, and presence. Angel number 000 holds multiple significant meanings. Firstly, it indicates an impending change in your life, urging you to prepare for a new chapter. The repetition of the number 0 emphasizes the message's urgency, symbolizing a constant flow of energy and endless possibilities. This change brings new opportunities and signifies a major transformation. It also points towards a mental transformation, encouraging you to better understand yourself, embracing new and exciting opportunities that come your way as they have the potential to lead you to significant breakthroughs, and it signifies the need to let go of your past in order to grow. So, what we were saying, releasing past troubles and concerns, allowing you to embark on a fresh journey. Yeah. It's because it's hard to grow. It's hard to grow and move forward if if you're hanging on to the past, you're dragging all that with you. So there's that. So you may be having repeating zeros there, Geminis. That's what I've got for you. Let's go on to Cancer. All right. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. For the middle to end of April 2024. What is going on for my little baby crabs? Oops. Okay. All right, Cancers. What has been working for you so far this month? What has been working for Cancer so far this month? Okay, Page of Cups. Okay. And what has not been working for Cancers so far? Ten of Pentacles. Oh, excuse me. It's an interesting one. And what is the advice for the rest of the month for... Okay. That came out. This came out. And this came out. Good advice, I feel, already. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Pentacles. I feel like you've been looking at where you want to put your efforts. Yeah. Where you want to plant that pentacle and put your efforts to see it grow. I like to see it, Cancers. So, and what's working for you? Page of Cups. Okay. I don't even feel like this is like lovey-lovey stuff. I know there's like, you know, the Ace of Cups over there. What I feel like is that, I feel like a lighter energy. You know, you've gone through some sticky shtick here. At least since I know my kids, right? My younger two are Cancerians. And then, since I started doing readings on YouTube, Cancerians really been going through like a difficult cycle, a difficult lesson. And there are times where your readings make me want to cry. In this, seeing the Page of Cups as what's working for you is like a breath of fresh air. Like, I kind of feel like a little sigh of relief. Like, things are looking up. You're starting to have a more optimistic outlook. You're starting to trust your intuition more. There's a belief that things can be better. So I feel like it's your mindset. It's what's like, there's a turnaround in your mindset that's going on, or has been going on, and it's working in your favor. Let me grab some clarification here. Why is the Page of Cups what's working for Cancer, please? Oh, crazy. Okay. Okay. Because Five of Swords, Nine of Pentacles. So the Five of Swords, in the other deck I call it the headache card, right? And in this one, it's like she's sitting here holding these swords, and like those girls are walking away. They've been betrayed. There's been an argument. There's been bullying, stress, hostility, anything like that. And this is the Nine of Pentacles. I think what's happening here is that you're starting to realize that the things that bring this Five of Swords energy into your life, they're really not worth feeding into here at all. Like, if you're reviewing things that you will and won't put your energy into, I think you're starting to pull your energy out of this kind of situation. Anybody that makes you feel like these girls, like they're walking away, like head hanging, walking away. And I think you're throwing down your swords and you're like, you know what? Fuck it. You can have it. You know what I mean? Because I'm going to go over here and get what's mine. I'm going to do what I got to do for me with the Nine of Pentacles. For me, I'm going to be independent from that kind of energy. I'm going to go out and get mine. And I love that for you, Cancer. A lot. Okay? So, that's what's working for you thus far. Okay? It's funny because Ten of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck, but Ten of Pentacles is there. And what's not working for you as well? So it's like taking the time to celebrate some of your wins and and relax after that. Now, why is the Ten of Pentacles and what's not working for you? It could be like, and what's not working for you. Could be money. Could be money issues. Could be family issues. I don't know. Why is the Ten of Pentacles what's not working for? Okay. We're going to do that. And my stomach is making noise. Okay, first of all. Oh my goodness. No, no, no. No. Come on. So, Seven of Wands. Stop. Stop. There may be... Stop. Seven of Wands. Jackson. Stop it. I'm gonna... Jackson. I know this is card barf. I want to lay him out just to see what all came out here. Oh, Gracie, careful. Sorry if that moved. My dog just almost fell off the sofa. Okay, settle. Please. Okay. This is what I think, Cancers. Whether it's Jackson, that's enough. Whether it's with family, in regards to your money, anything like that, I feel like what's not working is there's this like defensiveness, and I'm not sure why, because it's like defending Jackson. No, thank you. I don't know if it's defending your choices. Why the Seven of Wands, please? Why is the Seven of Wands? It's just not it. Okay, it's gonna give me more card barf. Page of Pentacles, Five of Wands. You got a lot going on here, Cancers. I feel like, okay, I feel like what's not working is I feel like sometimes y'all and then it's obscured. I feel like sometimes well, you're either defending decisions or like you have a plan of action here, but how do I want to say it? I feel like sometimes I'm always talking about like if you have a like make the plan and only share it with like 3 to 5 people kind of thing, and I feel like you don't always do that. How about that? I feel like sometimes you just keep it to yourself. Why do I want to say that? And then like if shit hits the fan. Tell me more about the Ten of Pentacles, please. I'm really struggling to put this one together. And there you are. Sorry. Like, I'm really trying to put together, I've got like a couple things going through my head while I'm looking at it, and it's just... Yeah. Okay. I feel some of you have to feel like you need to defend your decisions. And some of you, the thing is that as you're making moves forward, you're keeping it a little too close to your chest. And not letting other people know what is going on. I don't know why you would need to, but if that... What the hell? If that pertains to you, yeah. Alright, sorry, I cut off. So, not necessarily pointing like north, but pointing towards what you want. So, remembering as you move forward, that you need to love yourself and you need to focus on what you want. What are your hopes and dreams, wishes, aspirations, things like that. And not to be afraid to move forward. In order to move forward, we have to leave something behind, right? And sometimes that's scary. So, anything further on the advice? Ooh, we got the Emperor. Boss up, basically. Boss up. Trust your intuition. The wheel is supposed to be turning. Page of Wands. Another one that speaks of not being afraid. Not being afraid and moving forward. Okay. Let's get you a final message here. Okay. Where did it go? This is name all the things you love. Who am I ready to forgive? That is a heavy weight to carry around with you. If you need to forgive somebody, is it time? No, first of all, I am not what happened to me. I am who I choose to become. Not to call you out, my middle daughter, but I am not what happened to me. I am who I choose to become. Is it time to let go, forgive, and move onward? Is your soul ready to forgive someone else or yourself? Forgiveness brings sweet release, freedom, and insight. Look at it from their shoes. Notice how you grew and what you learned. Who do you want to become, and how is this resistance holding you from what your soul wants? Write a forgiveness letter. Then practice. That's Hawaiian, and I don't know how to say it. Practice this prayer. Yeah, I'm not even going to try. So practice that prayer while you're thinking of the person you're ready to forgive. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. Then it says, name all the things you love. Are you one of them? I give myself all the love and attention I need. You don't need it from someone else. You need it from you with the Ace of Cups. And it says, do I know all my strengths and am I using them? We all have superpowers, but it's up to us to uncover them. When we live and lead with our strength, we're able to show up in our zone of genius. This inspires others to do the same. How can I use one of my soul gifts today to contribute to this open and ready world? And then what else could this mean? There are always multiple ways to look at every situation. Our first reaction is usually rooted in our fears and limiting beliefs. Look at a situation today by stepping outside of the trigger and ask, what else could this mean? Is there something your soul is calling you to learn in this moment? Excuse me. Or is there a pattern that is ready to be broken? Walk in the other person's shoes and see it from their perspective. If it doesn't involve someone else, ask yourself, how is life happening for me right now? So those are your messages, Cancer. Very, very big on name all the things you love. Are you one of them? You need to love yourself first and foremost. But yeah, there you go.
All right, let's keep going. Let's go to Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the middle to end of April 2024. What is going on here? I'm going to find out what's working, what's not working, and see what your advice is. Ooh, okay. Hermit card's trying to jump out there. Oop. All right. Let's find out what is working so far this month for Leos, please. Okay, we've got the Four of Swords with the Five of Pentacles. So maybe healing from some kind of loss, financial or otherwise. Something that really shook up your stability. It was a big change. What isn't working? Okay, Two of Pentacles. And what is the advice for the rest of the month for Leos? What advice for Leo for the rest of the month, please? Got the High Priestess. We got a bunch that came out. Hierophant, Nine of Wands, Queen of Wands, Six of Wands. Beautiful. I actually like that message there. The Nine of Pentacles at the bottom. It's like whatever happened, you're not seeing the benefit that it's going to bring to you. Which, that's pretty normal. Things happen. We're like, what the hell's going on? Why is this happening? And we don't see how it's going to benefit us. So let's clarify a little bit. Because right off the bat, what's working is that you've been working on going through a healing or recovery process here from some kind of loss. Like I said, financial or otherwise. It's Five of Pentacles, so it could be like really feeling left out in the cold here, feeling like a lack of resources. It could be any kind of feeling of lack or abandonment or without. So let's see, can we clarify on that? Let's talk about the Four of Swords, Five of Pentacles. Jackson, please. We had the Three of Cups popped out. So what's working is that you are going through the healing process. You are trying to make time to have fun. There was a Tower moment there. King of Pentacles, Page of Wands. It's like you're trying to, with the Magician. There was a Tower moment. What is this? And the Ace of Swords. That happened. So something happened. It was huge. I think it rocked your stability, your foundation, in whichever way, shape, or form. Place it where it needs to go, whether it's in your finances, your family life, love life, work life, whatever. But you are pushing forward. I feel like to anybody looking at you, you look like you're doing this fearlessly, effortlessly. But let's see, because it says Two of Pentacles is what's not working. So if it's not working, I feel like you're struggling to maintain a balance or prioritize. I feel like you're juggling more than balancing there. So why is the Two of Pentacles in what's not working? Two of Pentacles, Two of Swords, the Three of Pentacles, the Star, the Tower. I feel like so I feel like where your struggle might be here is you're not sure who to work with. You're presenting like you're going through this process and you're finding community, but it's showing that your struggle is that you don't know if you're with the right community, with the right people, headed in the right direction after this Tower. So like trust issues, if you will. And that is totally understandable. From your previous reading, some of you have been through something pretty huge. A lot of pain there with the Three of Swords, the Devil, the Chariot. Could have been something and the Strength. Something very, very toxic that you've moved on from. Could have been someone very toxic that you've moved on from. We got Capricorn and Cancer area or energy here. So it's like not trusting others or trusting yourself. And I would only say not trusting yourself because And your advice here for the rest of the month, we've got the High Priestess, which would be trusting yourself, trusting your intuition, right? And we've got the Hierophant, the Knight of Wands, the Queen of Wands, the Six of Wands. Trusting yourself and your intuition moving forward. What did you learn from what happened over here that you're healing from? As you're pushing forward, that you can use to your advantage, to your greatest success, for your greatest reward here. And I want to say, like, sometimes when we've been through some stuff, right, and then you're like, how do I want to say it? Well, for example, for myself, okay, this is something that just recently came up. Like, I bought myself a new pair of shoes. I bought myself new bras and underwear, and a jacket, and some, like, a little necklace and earring set. And part of me felt guilty because of the way I have lived up until now, where my money has pretty much primarily always gone towards the household or my children. My children are now grown. I don't have a household to run currently. I'm living with my parents, working to build myself up from scratch, literally. And so I buy stuff, but then I feel guilty. But at the same time, I worked for it. I don't have anyone to really provide for except for my dogs and myself. So it's okay for me to do it. So to turn that into this, it is okay for you to trust yourself, to take these lessons and to move forward for your highest good. You deserve that. You're allowed to have that. You don't have to sit in this energy over here. You're allowed to heal and move forward and have good things for yourself and put in the work. Anything else? There we go. Let the cycle close and let those doors close. Let that chapter close and let the new things come in for you, Leos. Okay, so I feel like you might be a little bit closed off emotionally. And you might spend some time reviewing what it is that really would make you feel content, or that you have achieved something. Like, what would be your definition of success or your wish come true? What would this reward be to you? You know what I mean? You're allowed to go after those things. Let's get you a soul truth card here. I like these. It's like something for you to chew on for the next couple weeks while you're working your way through this. All right, what can we tell Leo? On whom am I placing the blame right now? I forget who else just got this one too. And at the bottom you have, what risk can I take today? So say here, like, you have the opportunity to work with somebody on something that seems good, or take a chance on somebody in a relationship or something like that, right? When I talk about using your intuition, what does your gut tell you? What, like, does your skin crawl? Do you feel sick to your stomach? You suddenly get like a sharp headache or something? Those would be signs that you should probably not do it. If you're not getting like that, I feel like it would be okay to take the chance, but you would know better than anyone else, right? On whom am I placing the blame right now? A person who blames others has not begun their lesson. A person who blames himself has begun their lesson. A person who blames no one has finished their lesson. So maybe you're like kind of in the in-between of that. Okay? Take responsibility. On whom are you placing blame right now? Today, free yourself by releasing all victimhood, blame, and resistance. They don't belong where you're going. Only love and courage live there. Make a choice to do it even if you don't feel ready. Listen to your heart. You will be led. For sure, if you've gone through a tough thing, it's very easy to sit and point fingers. Well, they did this and this and this. That's their fault. Well, I stayed too long. I allowed this to happen. That's my fault. Well, now at the end of that, we know what they did. We know what you did. The takeaway here would be, what did you learn? What did you learn from that? And how can you use that to your best advantage to create success? Okay? So, overall, it's a pretty good message, I feel like. And I feel like you're making decent progress here, so we're going to leave that. Oh, a lie. I got to get you an angel number, my bad. For Leo, please. 444. I like that. If you see an angel number like 444 or 444 repeatedly, don't ignore it. The numbers are there to guide you and offer you positive energy, support, and inner confidence. When you have a number sequence that keeps showing up, it is no doubt a sign from the universe. Angel numbers are all about tapping into your own intuition, taking a moment to get quiet and focus your attention on your intention, and opening yourself up to listen to guidance, to the guidance your angels are offering you. When fours show up in your life consistently, please take it as a reminder to feel peace within you. You need to trust your intuition and strengthen your connection to the spiritual realm. It's a sign of dedication and determination, as well as stability and balance. So yeah, if you're seeing fours a lot, I guess trust yourself. Trust, if your spidey senses are telling you to do this or that, trust that. Trust that you're not alone. This has a lot, it breaks it down in a lot of different categories here. Anything else? Make sure you say thank you. When you see signs, it says when you see the signs, give thanks and feel gratitude for the help you're receiving from your angels. The universe is guiding you towards more spiritual practices and reminding you that you have a solid connection to the angelic realm. Always say thank you. So, yeah. So for Leos, repeating fours would be what it says here. There we go. We're going to keep going. Virgo. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising. Ooh, okay, and it unshuffled and bent my cards. That's not nice. Oh, bent my Queen of Wands. Come on. Come on. What are we doing here? Okay. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the middle to end of April is what we're looking at. Y'all don't want to shuffle? There we go. Let's do one more for good measure here for Virgos. Excuse me. Excuse me twice. All right. What's going on with Virgos? What is working for you so far this month? Four of Swords. Much like Leo. Six of Pentacles. King of Cups. Four of Wands. It's like things are starting to fall into place. You got finances. You got home. You got love. You got emotions. Closing out cycles. It's like what's working is you're healing a lot of things at once here, Virgos. And we'll go back and clarify with the second deck too. What is not working thus far? What is still kind of stuck for Virgos? What's not working? Okay. We're going to flip them in the direction they came out. Okay. We've got the Ten of Cups, the World, and Eight of Swords reversed with the Emperor upright. What's not working? What's working is you're going through a healing process. You're healing a lot of things right now. According to this, what's not working is you're not quite fully in control of your situation as of yet. Okay? It's like a cycle has not quite been closed out. The positive on this, out of these cards, see, it could be the Ten of Cups in the World reversed. It could be a relationship that's, you know, so say like, example, going through a divorce and it's not closed out. It literally could be that kind of energy. So just some kind of emotional cycle that's not fully closed out. But what I like is that your Eight of Swords is reversed, which means you're no longer putting yourself in a mental prison over it. What I don't like about that is that perhaps you're trying, like, you're healing stuff, but perhaps there's things that you're not focused on that you should be focused on. You know what I mean? Like, example would be, you fix your finances, you fix your health, you fix your looks, you fix your house, you fix your pets, things like that, but you don't fix your emotional state. You know what I mean? So it could be something like that. See, you got the Fool, the Two of Pentacles, and the Three of Cups. I feel like your focus is more on and the Seven of Cups. It's like you have these, yeah, you have this option here. Do I focus on this Five of Pentacles energy, or do I go ahead and focus on the new stuff all around me? And I feel like what you're doing is you're choosing to focus on the new stuff. It's like, yeah, it's like a rebirth without going through the metamorphosis completely. Does that make sense? It would be like the caterpillar going into the cocoon and then coming out without its wings, but a butterfly without its wings. Like, okay, I went through the change, but they didn't do it completely. Okay, your cards don't want to talk today. What is the advice for Virgo for the rest of April, please? Okay, Four of Cups, Six of Pentacles. It's telling you to be aware, not to miss. Be careful you're not missing opportunities here. Opportunities to bring things into balance. Opportunities if somebody's offering you help. Opportunities where what you put out you get back, like reciprocation in some way, shape, or form. Could be to do in love. It could be in any area. I only say love because Ace of Cups showed up. Don't be so... King of Swords. I want to say don't be so disciplined or cutthroat in when you make your choices that... Yeah, see, and then there's the Queen of Swords. That you miss... You know, like, no, I don't want to deal with that. I'm going to look at this, and then you miss something somewhere else. Does that make sense? Let's go back and take a second look here. Why is the Four of Swords here for what's working for Virgo, please? Showing up in your own reading. You got Four of Swords with the Four of Swords, the Hermit. What's working is and a lot of the healing that you're doing and stuff is on the inside as well, but I just really feel like there's something that you're missing. So if there was like 10 things to work on and you only want to look at 9 of them, kind of thing, there's one that you've set off to the side that you don't want to deal with. With the Three of Wands, the Tower, the Lover. Okay. Very strongly speaks of a relationship that came to the end. Whoop. Eight of Swords peeking out there. Sorry, I was just trying to peep a little bit more here. Make sure that as you're moving forward, you're not skipping steps. Is really giving me the feeling of, oh, I'm good, I'm fine. But there's like steps that have been skipped. Like I said, the caterpillar coming out as a wingless butterfly kind of thing. Let's take a look. Tell me more about what's not working here for Virgo. Still, can you give me one more? The King of Wands is similar energy with the Emperor there. Five of Cups, Five of Wands, Three of Swords, the World. Yeah, it's really, there is something, because something is closing out here. You get the World card. And it's something where there was a lot of conflict, a lot of drama, a lot of pain, a lot of, you know, disruption there. I feel like it really just deflated your confidence. I feel like, yeah, I feel like your confidence took a really huge blow. And so you're presenting like, you know, you're working on a lot of things. And I'm not saying you're presenting like you're working on a lot of things, but you are working on a lot of things, but you're not dealing with that. There's a lot of other aspects that you're willing to look at, but something to do with your confidence. And with the Eight of Pentacles there, it could be your relationship with money as well, or how you make money. It really took a blow at some point. So however that makes sense for you. And your advice here, Four of Cups, Six of Pentacles. Tell me more about that, please. Tell me more about the advice for Virgo. Pretty please. I have snoring dogs. Tell me more about the Four of Cups, Six of Pentacles, please. Hope that came out. Okay, right back in. Eight of Pentacles, Three of Wands. So as you're working on moving forward here, we've got a big bunch of card barf going on down here. One thing to make note of is what have you learned about what you want out of life? Very similar message to Leo. Three of Cups, Two of Pentacles, the Fool, Page of Swords, Six of Pentacles, the Emperor. That is a lot. Let me look at this. Just because. See how flipped out. It's like you're very back and forth. It's like I'm celebrating. I'm trying to achieve some balance. I'm going to take this step. Wait, I'm going to sit back and observe it. You'll learn more about it. Okay, this looks really balanced. I'm ready to boss up. Ugh, but I don't know. I feel pretty without on some level, and I got stabbed in the back before, but I can do this. A lot of wavering back and forth energy there is what I'm seeing here. And so maybe the hesitation is what's putting you at risk of missing opportunities. I mean, I'm not saying recklessly, just like run into anything, but I think the message will be work on moving forward confidently, because it's telling you too that one of your problems is taking charge, being fully in charge of your situation. Address what you're not addressing. so that you can more confidently move forward, so that you don't miss opportunities. Yeah. Get you one of these. What other message can we give Virgo, please? Oh, excuse my stomach. I just went out to brunch a little bit ago, and I guess it wants to talk now. Can you get a final message for Virgo, please? What do I resist feeling right now on the bottom of the deck? I'm going to take that one because that's what I was saying. It's like you're doing it, but you're not. We have to feel it to heal it. In order to let go of pain, we first have to honor its existence. Emotions are like waves. Some are soft, some are fierce, some are layered, and some will sweep you off your feet. When we allow ourselves to feel it all, we can then release what no longer serves us. Allow yourself to feel this wave. Let it move through you no matter how long it lasts, then release it back into the ocean. Feel it, heal it, enjoy the sweet freedom within your soul. Very, very true. I'm always talking about you can't really go over it or under it, around it. You have to go right through it. And if you go right through it, you have to feel it, right? And so whatever it is that you're skirting around, that you're addressing every other issue in every other area of your life, the one you're avoiding, you need to go sit in that one to get through it. And once you do it, then it's done, right? It says, what boundaries need to be created or strengthened within my relationships? To create more healthy boundaries, we must first get in tune with our own needs, desires, and feelings and believe we are worthy of them. In your relationships, it's essential to know where they end and where you begin. When we separate our energy from others, we gain clarity about what we really want, which I said over here about figuring out what you really want. Then we stop doing things that no longer align with ourselves. If you are an empath, you can still be compassionate towards others without taking on their stuff. It is safe to trust that you are not here to fix anyone. And it says your mantra is, I have everything I need within me now, and so do they. I am worthy of my needs, and I set boundaries based on what's best for me. So if you're a Virgo that's like in a connection with somebody else, okay, and you're often taking on their energy and stuff, or like you feel like you have to fix them, that's not your job. They have everything they need, just like you have to fix yourself. They have to fix themselves. You can be each other's support. You can bounce ideas off of each other. You can help lift each other up and cheer each other on. But ultimately, you're responsible for you, and then they are responsible for them. Okay? There has to be a separation there. If I had a magic wand and could have anything I desired in life, what would I choose? Burn with desire. That's this right here. Okay? There is power in your desires. Let them be your fuel today. Your desires are your soul's wings, and it's time to take flight. Today, go inward. Your answers lie within. What do you desire? Choose what makes you happy and do that. And I'm not talking about like, I get happy when I go to the store and I bring home 3 more houseplants. Like, yes, I do get happy. And yes, I did bring home 3 more houseplants today. But what I'm talking about is in your deepest chambers of your heart, when you think of what would make you feel most serene, use that as like your motivation while you're doing things to work towards that. Okay. When was the last time I danced freely? Dance, because it will shift you into a beautiful state, because it will get you out of your head and into your body and heart, because fear lives in the head along with anxiety, control, guilt, frustration, and impatience. In just a few minutes of dancing, you will make the shift. You will feel a charge of joy and confidence take over, and you will feel a soul reminder to live and lead from your heart. Dancing is a tool to ground us in the now. It triggers happiness, and it is the gateway to freedom. To become free, dance. So today, dance for 3 minutes to your favorite song. Notice the inward fire grow within you and the feeling you feel being you. You are a wild, loving force. Express it with dance today. This is very true. I love to dance. I don't know if I'm really that good at dancing, but I like to dance because I love music, right? So I love to sing and dance, actually. And when you get caught up in the music and you get out of your head and you're paying attention to the music and how your body feels and the beat and the rhythm and, you know, the different movements and stuff, it really shifts your energy. It puts you in a different state of mind. And if you're not a dancer, you know, put on your favorite song. And what is your favorite activity, like, that you're able to do, right? That takes you out of your head. Not an activity like building a Lego castle where you have all this time to sit in your head, but one that makes you use your body and move, and your focus is outward instead of inward. Kind of what it's saying. So let's see what angel number you're gonna get here. 555, major change, possibilities, and fearlessness. The number 555 is all about making major changes and taking action while being flexible, creative, and courageous. It reminds us to stay kind-hearted, and in that energy, there are endless possibilities for the changes that can happen. It invites you to be adventurous and filled with curiosity and fearlessness, while being who you are and nurturing your uniqueness. You are an unstoppable force, and change can be a good thing. Remember, there are countless opportunities available to you. It's essential to choose the ones that align with your current situation or resonate with you. You may feel the need to be taking more action by doing more than just being when you're in the energy of 555. So yeah, for Virgos here, you might be seeing repeating fives. Oh, there you go. That is your message for the rest of the month. Oh, who's next here? Libra. Alright. Showing up at the bottom of the deck here. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the middle to the end of April 2024. Alright. For Libras, what has been working so far this month? What has been working for Libra so far? I don't know if I'm going to read all that. A lot. 3 of Wands. Picking a path forward. Growth and expansion. What have we got? This is so much. I'm not going to keep all of this. The Hanged Man, the King of Cups, the Tower, Temperance. I feel like you've been doing a lot of work this month. I feel like you've been looking at things that didn't go well from a different perspective. I feel that you've been becoming more emotionally balanced, more patient, pushing forward in relationships or making choices, allowing changes to happen as they will. A lot of introspection and a lot of new steps forward. It's like you can't see the 10 of Cups, what that's going to look like exactly, but you know it's coming here. The Death card is here, so it's like a huge transformation taking place, and you can feel it intuitively. I'm not keeping all of these out because that was so many, but we'll go back to clarify with the other deck anyway. So now let's find out for Libra what's not working. Come on, what is still stuck here? Knight of Pentacles, the Justice. Okay, there's something... I can't tell if that would just be... It's like something not growing. And I don't know in what area that would be. You have to come back and hit that with clarifiers. It's like something is going very slowly that you're trying to grow in some area, and so you don't quite feel the balance coming into play just yet. Huh. What is the advice for the rest of the month? So I have faith that it's coming, though. The Nine of Cups, the Ace of Wands, the Moon. You have this idea in your head of what this wish fulfillment is, right? You're just not quite seeing it. You're not quite seeing it come to fruition here. And so then you start second guessing yourself. You have the Queen of Pentacles with the Two of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. You start second guessing yourself, like, am I on the right track? Am I doing the right thing? Am I on the right path? And I want to say I don't know if you're on the right path or not, but I feel like you could be, because if it's telling you to hold your vision there, and have some faith. Like, just because you can't see it coming in doesn't mean it's not, you know. Sometimes it takes a minute to get here. So why is the Three of Wands what's working, please? Three of Wands clarified by the Three of Wands. Like, if the cards ever said, I said what I said, there it is, right? It's because you are, yeah, it's what it said, because you have been pushing forward. You've been making, you feel like something is going slower, not coming in, but things have been moving really a lot faster than you seem to realize. A lot worth celebrating here, and you've really been, and it's because you've been doing the work and pushing forward in whichever area of your life. I don't know, but so that is working. Like, you've been the Emperor there, taking control. Okay, so what is not working? The Knight of Pentacles, the Justice. Why is this not working? The Four of Swords. There's still more. Some of you, with all of this that's working for you, some of you may need to take a break. Some of you may need to slow down a little bit. Some of you may be overworking. You may be... It's so funny because the Knight of Pentacles showed up here again with the Two of Swords and the Ace of Swords. You're going so fast. Let me get another one on what's not working, please. Yes, screw it. One more, please. Anything else? All right. Yeah, I'm going to stick with that. I think with some of you are just go, and you're really plugging away at this. You got two cards that speak of, like, rejuvenation and healing. And then you've got your Strength card. I think you need to make sure you're taking care of yourself properly while you're working on... I have the hiccups. Yes, it's like you're going this way, you're going this way. In all directions, and you're not... Sometimes you need to take a pause and regroup. So I don't think that it's really... I think the only thing that's not coming in is enough sleep. or something like that. Some of you may need to maybe ground yourself a little bit, maybe do some meditation, something of that nature. I don't think it's that things aren't, I think it's not coming in fast enough for your liking. You know, whatever you've been plugging away at here, like a champ at that. But I think what it is saying is that what's not working is maybe because you're working so hard and you're going so gung-ho at it, right? That when we don't take care of ourselves, we don't put our best foot forward. You know, you can't sleep for 1 hour and then go run a 5-mile marathon. I mean, you could try, but I don't think that'd be good. Whereas if you got a full night of sleep, we're properly hydrated, you know, ate whatever you eat before running a marathon, because I don't know, because I've never done it, and then go run that marathon, I think you'd have better results. And I think that's what it's saying here, is to make sure that you're setting yourself up for success by taking care of yourself. So in your advice, keeping your eye on what you're about and trusting that it will happen when it's supposed to. What else can we add to that for the advice here? And then the High Priestess, the Sun. What's concealed? What's revealed? Again. Really? So I just, like, there's nothing on the table to really suggest it, for the most part. But I feel like an air of impatience, right? Then we have the King of Swords, the Six of Swords, the Hanged Man. Like, if we look at this, if we slow down here and look at what's going on from a different perspective, okay? Because I'm also getting the phrase work harder, or work smarter, not harder, right? This is moving on to calmer waters. Like, maybe you are busting your ass right now and not quite getting the results you want, and you're burning yourself out while you're busting your ass, right? But there's an easier way you could be doing it. So maybe you need to take a second look at whatever it is that you're doing, and to see if you're missing something there, like an easier way to do it that would be get you the results that you want in a more timely manner, but also so that you're not just breaking your back trying to get there. All right. Get you a Soul Truth card here. What message can we give Libra, please? These ones don't tend to fly as quickly as the tarot cards do. What message can we give to Libra, please? Anything? What if it was easy? It's so funny. I always tell my kids, if everything was easy, nothing would be worth shit. So it says, what if it was easy? It doesn't have to be hard. And like I just said, work smarter, not harder. Call in the universe, the stars, the angels, and all their powers. Find the solution. Would you take the next step if it were easy? It's time to expect ease, call in grace, and receive guidance. You are supported. List 10 possible ideals for your soul's current calling. Lean into ease. It's here. You just have to say yes to it. That's what that card says. That's so funny that came out. This says, am I clear on what my soul really wants? And before I read the back, that's another thing too. When I always talk about be very clear on your what and your why. Don't worry so much on the how, because it'll happen the way it's supposed to happen when it's supposed to happen. You need to be really clear on what it is that you're like if you are moving ahead and the thing that you want isn't coming in, but everything else is, it's because you haven't been clear about what you want exactly. It says, take out the shoulds and the limitations, get out of your head and pay attention to your heart's desires instead. If you knew it was impossible to fail, excuse me, what would you do? Wherever you go, go with all of your heart. Ask yourself what it is that your soul really wants. What does your heart crave? Then take one step in that direction. Am I letting fear stop me? Okay. That is an important one as well. If you're moving ahead, doing all these other things, and this thing that's not coming in, is it because you're doing it the hard way? Is there something that you fear that's stopping you from getting the result that you're looking for, okay? Are you experiencing a mountain of fear right now? Are you stalling, freezing, or giving up? The juicy secret is that you are the boss of fear. You are unstoppable. But it's up to you to see that by taking action. Today, be brave and do it scared. Choose one fear and move through it. You are in need of a hero, so that is who you will become. And then it says, when was the last time I couldn't stop smiling or laughing? Go back to a moment when you laughed so hard you almost peed your pants, or did. Feel the laughter grow in your body, your cheeks hurting and eyes watering. Maybe there was even a snort or two. Excuse me. Laughter is healing. It reminds us to take life less seriously and find the joy in the littlest things. Note to self, laugh more often. Make somebody laugh today. Very true. Laughter is one of the best medicines. Back in the day, I used to live in this duplex, and my best friend would come over and hang out with me and my kids like every day. And it was always shenanigans going on. Always shenanigans. So, like, on the one hand, I was taking life for granted, like hardcore. There was a lot of really amazing things going on, and I just wasn't seeing them. But when she came over and we hung out, oh my God, we would just laugh and laugh and laugh until we were like crying, falling out of chairs, snorting, couldn't breathe. And then the last almost decade of my life has not been like that. And I realized that, like, we even fell out of contact for a while, and then we got back in contact, and we were both talking about it, and each of us has said that neither of us have laughed like that since then. And that is sad. That is the full belly, full body, like, yeah, like the whole thing. That does so much for you, like, energetically. So totally encourage you to laugh. These are really good messages to think about, Libras. Let's see what your angel number might be. 2s. Okay. 222. Trust, faith, and letting go of worry. Oh. It signifies a phase of growth and progress in your life where your active participation is necessary, which is like growth and expansion, right? It combines the attributes of balance represented by the number 2 and the visionary abilities associated with number 22, known as the Master Builder. The universe acknowledges your efforts and urges you to persist while reminding you that to trust that pausing and granting yourself a break is acceptable, so you are allowed to rest as well. Allowing yourself time for reflection will help replenish your faith, restore your energy and realign your focus, which are all things okay, restore your faith, restore your energy, and then right here, realign your focus. Releasing worries and concerns is crucial, ensuring that your dedicated endeavors yield fruitful results. Yeah, releasing worries and concerns. Releasing fears. When you laugh, you forget all that. You kind of let all that go. All that deadweight dookie energy goes away. So, really nice messages here for you, Libra. Let's keep going. We are going to go to Scorpio. Alright. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the middle to end of April, please. Oh, sounds like my papa's home. I can hear the radio. Let's see what's going on for Scorpio. What has been working for you, Scorpios so far this month? Knight of Pentacles. All right. Slow and steady. Working through conflicts. The healing process and learning. Okay. What has not been working throughout this month? The wheel. We're not. If it's what is not working with the wheel, I feel like it's not moving. I feel what's working is that you're doing work, but I feel like it's like you're standing still doing it. You're not. It's like the person that doesn't walk and talk at the same time. Every time they talk, they stop walking and they stop doing anything else, just stand there and talk when they could be doing other things while they're talking to you. It's kind of giving me that. I also feel with the Seven of Wands showing up here on the bottom, you could be resisting, like forward movement. You could be resisting the change for some reason. We'll come back and we'll look at it. What is the advice for Scorpio for the rest of the month? Yeah, the King of Cups and the Four of Cups come out. The Knight of Wands at the bottom. I feel for some of you like moving towards what you want. For some reason is an issue. Let's get into this. The Knight of Pentacles for what has been working this month. We'll talk some more about that. Why is the Knight of Pentacles here and what's working for Scorpio, please? Nine of Cups and Strength. Okay. I feel like you're learning. I feel like you've been learning a lot. I feel like you're learning to be more confident, to feel more strong, to make to actually make choices, not to just be indecisive. I feel like there's like a discipline about this. I feel on the outside it's a very controlled. That you seem very controlled. Trying to think of what I'm trying to say, and somebody was just laying on the horn outside. Hold on. All right. I feel you kind of hide your emotions as you're going through this, though. Let's see, why is the wheel and what's not working? What you doing, Anglis Banglis? Why is the Wheel of Fortune and what's not working? Come on. Got the Empress, Queen of Pentacles, the World. Ten of Cups, and these had wanted to show the Two of Wands, Nine of Wands. Ouch.
Okay. So why it's not working? You could be dealing with an earth sign. You got like the Empress and the Queen of Pentacles showing up here, so strong like Taurus energy there. Aside from that, it's almost like there's a cycle that needs to close out. And you are struggling to push through to keep going to let's do this. I'm gonna say tell me another way. Sorry, I got distracted because I don't know who was outside laying on the horn and what was going on upstairs. Tell me another way, please. Why is the wheel here and what's not working for Scorpio, please? What's this one? This one. So the world showed up again, so definitely something, some kind of cycle closing out. But it's like you're resisting the change, the forward movement. You are... So back here I said you were working on stuff slow and steady, right? But that you're kind of keeping your emotions to yourself, and I think that's where your obstacle is that outwardly your progress is very slow because inward it is also very slow. Inwardly. Okay. Yeah. You got the Queen of Pentacles, you have the Devil wants to show up down there with the Judgment and the Chariot. It's something slowing down your decision-making process. I don't know if this is a connection you're in. It could be a mother figure. It could be an earth sign. Like I said, strong Taurus was showing up earlier. Capricorn's on the table. Cancer's on the table. There is something or someone here that it gives you great anxiety about making the choice to pick up speed and just go forward from here, to just take off towards what it is you actually desire. I don't know what that is, but your advice is to well, that makes sense then, because King of Cups, to bring them emotions into balance, and Four of Cups, so you don't be missing opportunities and stuff. You cannot... How can you chase what you desire, but also be like emotionally disconnected? You know what I mean? Tell me more about the advice here, please, for Scorpio. Can we add anything to that? Because could have to do with family, could have to do with money, could have to do... Anything else on the advice, please? Got the Magician and the Seven of Swords. Scorpio, yeah, I feel like these are like the lies you tell yourself. The lies you tell yourself could cost you everything. The lies you tell yourself could cause you to miss opportunities. Okay, you work on stuff, and the lie you tell yourself is like, basically you don't deal with the emotional aspect of what you're
what your situation is, whatever this is. And it prevents you from making a full turn forward. You want this wheel to turn, right? And it really has the risk is that, like, the doing and the being and the thinking and the feeling, they all need to kind of mesh, okay? And when you're doing and you're being, but you're not thinking or feeling, or you refuse to think or feel, that puts you in a position where you're like imbalanced. The Tower moment then can happen. Everything you're working so hard on over here comes crumbling down. Playing the I'm fine card isn't going to work in this situation. This is when you're going to actually have to work through. I don't know how else to put that. And I could sit here, you know, with all my decks of cards for like hours and see what else comes out, but we're not going to do that today. We're going to go and see if we can pull anything from the Soul Truth cards and see if there's a helpful message here for you. So can I get a message for Scorpios, please? Okay, how can I infuse more self-love and compassion into my daily life? That's a big thing. While you're doing whatever, if you're not being kind to yourself, right? So it says, if your compassion does not include you, it's incomplete. A quote by Buddha. So choose one self-care action to do today. Set stronger boundaries, meditate and listen to your heart. Speak to yourself with compassion, focus on your strengths. Say no to something that isn't a soul yes. Say yes to something you are afraid of. Let go of what you cannot control. Stay far away from drama and negativity. Ask for help and allow it. Or write down 3 things you're grateful for. If we go back to number 5 that says, say no to something that isn't a soul yes. I saw a post on Facebook. The basic gist of it is, if it's not a fuck yes, it's a fuck no. So, take that for what that's worth. And then you got, am I ready to let go of this buried shame? The feeling of shame is the lowest energy frequency there is. When you live in shame, you live in darkness. What part of you is ready to stand in the light? Is there any shame from a past experience that is ready to be healed? Oh, excuse me. Heal the shame by giving it a name. Bring it to the light and let it be seen, heard, and healed. It's a revival season. Replace the shame with your soul's truth. Fill in the blank. My soul truth is blank. Heal the shame by giving it a name. Sometimes, and I'm not saying like this has to be some deep, dark, dirty secret. It's just something that you might be ashamed of. Like, I can't believe I allowed this to happen. I can't believe I let that person treat me that way. I can't believe I made this mistake. And you just might be carrying that with you and you need to release it, kind of thing. Jackson, please come down here before you fall off the sofa. So let's see, for Scorpios. 8. Infinity, abundance, Jackson, giving and receiving. Since the number 8, with its infinite shape, holds profound symbolism as the universal representation of abundance, sourced from spirit. When expressed as 888, it signifies the cyclical nature of life and the boundless abundance that surrounds you, encompassing virtues such as patience, effort, persistence, and strength. This number expands the limitless possibilities of giving and receiving, emphasizing the importance of creating a harmonious and balanced energy exchange in all aspects of life. Embracing the energy of 888 encourages us to recognize the interconnectedness of all things and to engage in actions that cultivate positive outcomes. It reminds us to approach life with generosity, empathy, and a sense of equilibrium, fostering a continuous cycle of abundance and fulfillment. So, for Scorpios, you might be seeing repeating 8s. And that is what I have for you guys. Let's go to Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the middle to end of April 2024. is going on for Sagittarius? We'll find out what's working, what's not working, and get your advice for the rest of the month. All right. So for Sagittarius, what has been working so far during the month of April? What has been going good? 4 of Wands. Okay, could be your home life, could be any number of things, but it's like you're on the right path. That's a good card to start with. Took like a lot of discipline and hard work. You had to walk away from things. Big changes had to take place for you to get there. So what has not been working for Sagittarius this month? Whew, okay. The Ace of Pentacles, 5 of Cups could be, the Ace of Pentacles is like new opportunities. 5 of Cups is regrets. Yeah, you could have made choices along the way where you missed opportunities, and you're just kind of sitting in that energy. Could have been a job that you missed out on, because I'm getting a lot of money cards in there. See what your advice is for the rest of the month. What's the advice for the rest of the month for Sagittarius? Ten of Pentacles, 9 of Cups, 9 of Swords. Okay. Big changes for everybody. Like quick, big changes for the better here. Let's go through these and clarify a little bit. Your advice right now, just first glance looking at it, is to be kind to yourself and look at what you have achieved thus far. Okay. We'll go through it. Why is the 4 of Wands here and what's working for Sagittarius, please? Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, the Hierophant. Okay. I feel like you have learned some serious lessons here. Okay. Really kind of taking control of whatever your situation previously was and made some power moves, like some seriously strategic moves that are taking you in a fantastic direction. You've really, because now you got the King and Queen of Wands here, okay? Very, very like boss energy with the 6 of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. You've been very discerning, and the 7 of Swords here, very discerning, very picky, choosy about what you're working on, what you're not working on, what you're giving to, what you're not giving to. We got the 8 of Swords, the 3 of Cups, and the Page of Wands with the Star, though. I feel like there were points where you felt like trapped on some level, like you weren't going to be able to move forward or be successful. And yet here it's showing me that you have been thus far. Maybe it's because of this middle energy here with the Ace of Pentacles, 5 of Cups. Why is that there? Why is Ace of Pentacles, 5 of Cups what's not working? Try that again. 8 of Swords is still showing on the bottom of the deck. Why is the Ace of Pentacles, 5 of Cups here, please? Pisces. I think it's what I said before. The Magician, like you're doing stuff, and then the Eight of Wands, Page of Cups, Queen of Cups, the Hermit. I really think it's just you second guessing the Two of Wands, the Judgment, the Fool down here. I feel like it's like you second guessing your steps as you've gone along the way. I feel like, oh shit, like maybe if I would have taken this opportunity, I could have had, this could have been the 10 instead of the 9. Or maybe if I wouldn't have passed on that one, I would have this. I don't feel like it's anything major, except that you're kind of psyching yourself out, and then your focus is on that instead of on what you've achieved, and you're not necessarily showing gratitude then for what you have accomplished here. You're focusing on potential shoulda, coulda, wouldas, not paying attention to what is and what could be. Okay, because you've had some achievements here. The World card keeps showing its face to me here. So let's look at your advice for the rest of the month. 10 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups, 9 of Swords. Why? I feel like the 8 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles down here. I feel like exactly what I was saying is, when you're focusing on what you think might have been a misstep, and you're not seeing the connections that you've made, the choices that you've made, the progress, the work that you put in, the things we're celebrating. You're not giving that the attention that it needs to have. You're sitting in this energy of anxiety. You're not seeing, there's like a white bird right there, and the other 8 are black. Like, these are all your fears and anxieties and stuff. And this white one is here like, hey, but I did this. Like, there's always going to be missteps along the way, right? Oh, we're here having this human experience. Like, if you didn't mess up once in a while, I would think you were weird. But you have to give yourself credit where credit is due as well. What other messages can we give Sagittarius here? Okay. Am I communicating my needs? So, if you're in connections with other people and you need help, are you communicating that? It says your needs matter. What are you needing right now that you haven't communicated? What are you afraid of? Is it possible that what you're fearing is not true? Is it possible that you fear that you messed up and you didn't, right? It says journal these answers. What are my needs? Am I saying no and yes enough based on my desires? Am I telling my full truth? Do I believe that my needs matter, and do I need to share them with others? Do I ask for what I want? When communicating my needs, what am I resisting, and with whom? What do I need in order to feel safe enough to express my needs? So there's that, but the one that flipped was, what can I burn? Burn it all. The ugly lies, the pain, the shame, and the criticism, and the regrets, and the what ifs, right? The images that run through your head, the reminders of what you did wrong, and the proof that you're not enough. Burn, baby, burn. Your soul is calling. It's time for a rebirth. You're like a phoenix rising from the ashes, no longer attached to the past. You are free. Your wings are ready. Use them. Make a choice that you will no longer let the past define you. Pick up your pen. What will your next chapter look like? Hell yeah. Everything that everything in the past is gone. Everything I just said is in the past. Everything I just said is in the past. Everything I said is just in the past. See what I'm saying? And yeah, it's still going to be there, but what happened yesterday doesn't have to be what defines what happens today or tomorrow. It could be the catalyst for change. It could be a motivating thing. It could be what happened yesterday. If yesterday was absolute shit in any way, shape, or form, you can reflect on that and see where you can turn that around for your highest good moving forward, you know. So there's that. What angel number do we have for Sagittarius? 222. Someone else just got that. Trust, faith, and letting go of worry. Excuse me. The presence of 222 signifies a phase of growth and progress in your life where your active participation is necessary. It combines balance, represented by the number 2, and the visionary abilities, represented by the number 22. Since the universe acknowledges your efforts and urges you to persist while reminding you to trust that pausing and granting yourself a break is acceptable. Oh, excuse me. It says to trust your intuition. It says it's important for you to appreciate the present moment, which is what I was saying over here about, you know, instead of looking at where things got kind of messed up or what you regret, look at what you've accomplished here. Okay. So yeah, you can go look up more. I'm not going to sit here and read the whole book to you guys, but for Sagittarius, you could be seeing repeating 2s. So that is what I have for y'all. All right. We finished Sag. We are on to Capricorn. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the middle to the end of April 2024. Let's see what's been working for you this month, what's not working, and what your advice is for the end of the month. No, let's see. What has been working for Capricorn so far? The Tower. Okay. Good. With the Lover and the Two of Cups and Temperance in the middle, it could have to do with a relationship. Let's see. What has not been working for Capricorn? What is still kind of not working here? The 8 of Swords, 7 of Swords come out. Excuse my stomach. What is the advice for Capricorn for the rest of this month? Very straightforward answers here. Just 7 of Cups at the bottom. So right off the bat, what's working for you is whatever Tower moment you have been experiencing thus far. I like Towers because I'm trying to multitask here. I like Tower moments because it means a foundation that wasn't previously working is coming down. And when that comes down, that means it's setting you up to rebuild it better with a stronger foundation. Okay, but we're going to go through and clarify with these as we go, okay? I shuffled these in between because I had to pause the recording again. But we'll go ahead and give it a couple of shuffles here and find out why is the Tower what's working for you? Okay. All right, 6 of Wands with the 10 of Cups, 5 of Cups. I feel, okay, so I really feel this is tied to a relationship. You have 10 of Cups, you have the 2 of Cups, you had the Lovers come out before. I feel that whatever the Tower moment that had happened is, if you're not, okay, if you're still in the relationship, I feel like it has helped strengthen the relationship. Okay. I feel that you guys, it has helped strengthen it. bringing clarity to the situation, helping you guys move forward more effectively together, okay? If the Tower moment was the end of a relationship, okay, if you're not with that person anymore, if you're not in that connection anymore, I feel that it has presented an opportunity for you to reflect on what did not work, and again, to make better choices in moving forward into future connections, okay? So, for some of you, the relationship did end, okay? For some of you, it's realizing that a relationship is over. And for some of you, this was just like a blip in the map here, and it has helped you set it back on the right course. What's not working is the Eight of Swords, Seven of Swords. Eight of Swords is being trapped in your own mind, in your own thoughts. It's like a self-imposed mental prison. The Seven of Swords, and its positive meaning would be like moving with strategy and being resourceful. And the negative meaning, there's a lot of lying, cheating, stealing, deceptive energy there. This is not working for you, so there's something in your mind where I feel like you're being dishonest with yourself about something. But let's clarify. Why is the Eight of Swords, Seven of Swords here? Can I get one more? I get a few more. So we have the Queen of Wands and the Ten of Swords. And we have the Three of Cups, the Ace of Wands, the Page of Pentacles. Okay. Whether you're still with somebody coming out of a conflict or something has ended where there was a lot of conflict, I feel like the struggle that you have is letting go of that. I feel, or if this is a relationship that's coming to an end, okay, I feel a lot of things. I'm thinking in a lot of different directions, so sorry if I go silent for a minute. Because I want to give the best message, but there's like so much bouncing around in my head. Like it feels to me like you want to be in control of a situation that's already over. Okay? As opposed to letting it be done and moving on to new things that you could be working on or focusing your attention on, you're still trying to control something that's already done. Okay? You have the Eight of Pentacles, Three of Swords, the Hanged Man. Like, you are... It's like kicking a dead horse. Instead of working on the healing process, right? Letting something be done. Could be the relationship, could be an argument. And then moving forward, you keep going at it, trying to find ways to control it. Seven of Cups over there. What can I do? How can I regain the upper hand here? It's kind of a weird thing coming through there. And the energies could be reversed. So if this is like, if it's not you, if it's the person you were connected to who is doing that, place it where it needs to go. But that's how it's looking on the table. Is like there was some kind of Tower moment in a relationship, but it needed to happen. But you or they are still trying to maintain control over the situation instead of letting it end. So let's look at the wheel in your advice, and that wants to flip upside down. Why is the Wheel of Fortune in the advice, please? It's still showing that, like, you're trying to control what happens here. And your advice is to let the wheel turn. Let things take place as they need to. The Strength, the King of Wands, the Eight of Wands. Sometimes the strength is not found in controlling the situation the way you want it to go. Sometimes the way to find the strength is to allow things to take place as they need to take place. Right? Because that's toxic AF there. Trying to control the outcome. That's kind of a weird message. So, like I said, it could be you, it could be whoever you were in a connection with. But the advice is to stop controlling, trying to control the outcome. Like, if something ended and one of you is feeling butthurt and wronged by it, like, why would you want to control it and keep it going and let it end? You know what I mean? It's just kind of a funky message. What else can we give Capricorn here? Okay. Set these off to the side. It says, how can I deepen my trust right now? So, let go of the wheel. You can trust. You can trust yourself. Trust fully in yourself so that you can deepen your trust in others. Trust creates safety, and when we feel safe, we feel unstoppable. Let go and trust. Today, find your center in the chaos and be certain with yourself so you can deepen your trust in others. So, for those of you where it was like a conflict, but you're still in the relationship, and the problem is that you're still thinking about anything dookie that went on or whatever, and it's affecting your ability to trust moving forward in this relationship, I feel like that's for you. How can you build trust? Because if I had a magic wand and could have anything I desired in life, what would I choose? Burn with desire. There's a power in your desires. Let them be your fuel today. Your desires are your soul's wings, and it's time to take flight. Today, go inward. Your answers lie within. What do you desire? Choose what makes you happy and do that. Does sitting in this energy make you happy? Like, is the need to control the situation that important? Or, you know, for those of you where it's a situation where someone needs to let go of it, if we let go of it and let this wheel turn, would that allow you to move on and take steps towards your happiness, towards something you actually want, instead of winning the game? Is there something that is more important to you that you could be focusing on, that you would be able to put your focus on and work towards? You know what I mean? I hope that makes sense. What do I resist feeling right now? We have to feel it to heal it. In order to let go of pain, we first have to honor its existence. Emotions are like waves. Some are soft, some are fierce, some are layered, and some will sweep you off your feet. When we allow ourselves to feel it all, we can then release what no longer serves us. Allow yourself to feel this wave. Let it move through you, no matter how long it lasts. Then release it back into the ocean. Feel it, heal it, and enjoy the sweet freedom with your soul. So for this one, I feel like for those who are like intent on winning the game here, why is what you want to address here. Why do you feel so strongly like you need to control the outcome of this situation or relationship? Because there's something underlying then that maybe where previously you felt out of control, and so you feel the need to be in control. That thing that made you feel out of control, that's what you need to be addressing. When you realize then that it's winning this game is not even about this game, it's about it's like a previous coping mechanism. Okay, so something happened that made you feel out of control in the past, right? And this is how you learn to cope with it. Like, if I take control of the situation and do this and control the outcome, then I feel better, I feel safer, I feel more confident, I feel more secure. But in a situation where like it's done, it's over, whatever, and it needs to be released and let go of so that things can change, you're not winning the game by maintaining control of it. You're just using an outdated coping mechanism at that point. I'm not a therapist, by the way. I am still taking a course for life coaching. So I just want a disclaimer. I'm not like a professional therapist or anything like that. This is just kind of how I'm feeling when I say it. This is, what am I looking for outside myself that is already within me? And I think that's what I just addressed here, like by trying to win the game, trying to control the outcome here. It has to do with something inside of you, okay? From whom can I release my judgment right now? It says judgment closes our heart to truth and separates us from love. It binds us to our fear and holds us in shame. On whom are you placing judgment right now? Is it someone in your life? Is it yourself? Release the shackles, drop the expectations, and be grateful for what is. Look at the person you're judging as if you are looking at a small child. Even if it's yourself, okay? See them learning and growing, falling down and making mistakes. See their desire to be loved and accepted. Add even more grace to open your heart to this truth. When I lift the judgment from myself and others, I uncover my own truth. I am loved, I am whole, I am limitless, and so are they. So, if the need to control this has something to do with yourself, then use this exercise that way. If it has to do with someone else, use it that way. And then what boundaries need to be created or strengthened within my relationship. So if this is like a relationship that is still ongoing and you're just having trouble moving past this hump, where do you need to set the boundaries? Where do you need to, like, are you in a relationship where like you can't tell where one person starts and one person ends? Do you need like a degree of separation there? And I feel like when you're setting your boundaries as well, you should talk to your partner about what boundaries they would like to set too. There should be, both partners should have a say in that. But that's what I have for Capricorn. That's kind of a weird message, but that's what it put on the table, so that's what we're gonna go with. We're gonna go on to Aquarius. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the middle to end of April 2024. I'm going to find out what's been working for you this month, what hasn't been working for you, and what your advice is for the rest of the month. Couple of messages to reflect on, and then, yeah. Before we go to Aquarius, I am so sorry. Real quick, for Capricorn, I am so sorry. For Capricorn, sixes. Okay, you may be seeing repeating sixes. It's about positive thoughts, gratitude, spiritual connection, about balance. It's all about balance and not bad, like you may have been thought to think. Oh yeah, because people think 666 is, yeah, that's why. It can be about balance and realignment. It's often misunderstood due to superstitions, but in the context of angel numbers, 666 can signal that you might be focusing too much on material concerns or worries. It encourages you to find equilibrium between material and spiritual aspects of life. It's a call to trust that your needs will be met and to focus on positivity and spiritual connection. A reminder to let go of fears and anxieties and to seek harmony in all areas of life. A nudge to reassess your priorities to make sure you're not too absorbed in the physical aspects of life and to reconnect with your higher spiritual value. So yeah, it kind of sort of ties in with what I was saying about trying to control or win the game, basically, rather than letting things just happen as they will. But anyway, so for Capricorn, some of you may be seeing repeating sixes. Sorry about that. But yeah, let me grab something to drink real quick, and then we'll do Aquarius. I can't believe I almost skipped the angel number portion of that. Shame on me. Alright, so Aquarius, I got you all shuffled up here. Let's find out what has been working for you guys so far this month. Yeah, you got the Two of Wands. Okay. choices. A lot of choices. I don't know why I felt compelled to break it right here, but we've got the Two of Cups, the Ace of Swords, and the Justice. The Justice, it's funny because you got Two of Wands. It's choices. Two of Cups. There's two. It's choices. The Justice has two scales. It's choices. And the Ace of Swords is like a clear path, okay? You have choices, and you need to pick the path. There you go. Three of Wands to go forward with, okay? So that is what's working for you is your I guess your navigation skills are on point so far this month. Let's see what's not working for you, okay? What's still stuck here for Aquarius? What's not working exactly? Okay, King of Swords could be the logic that you're making the choices with. Could be staying disciplined. Could be being too disciplined as well, but I would think that would be more if he came out in reverse. Okay. Okay. And the Three of Swords, the Chariot. Okay. Okay. I almost want to say like you're letting it's like letting pain lead you're making decisions based off of pain, based off of hurts, based off of what has caused you pain versus logic and might have to come back to that because I lost that in the middle of the sentence. But ultimately, I feel like the what's not working is the method in which you are making your choices. Like, you must be making some good ones because the Two of Wands is there and what has been working. I just feel like maybe, what the hell? Like your method might not be quite perfected as of yet. Let's look at the advice for the rest of the month for Aquarius, please. Oh my goodness. Nope. Don't you jump on my table. Hello. Hello. Did you guys do it outside? What is the advice for the rest of the month for Aquarius? Keely's a butt sniffer. I'm going to throw that into Aquarius's reading. Aha. And you're still not going to talk. I only did that to try to get you to say something. The advice. The Ten of Cups, the King of Cups, the Six of Wands. Okay. Interesting. The Eight of Swords is at the bottom of the deck, though. Death and Rebirth and the Queen of Wands. Let's go through these and clarify these real quick. Bless you. Got the Achunises. Oh, it's dinner time, isn't it? Are you hungry? Alright, why is the Two of Wands here and what's working for Aquarius? Tell me about the Two of Wands, please. You know what, Keely? That's going to be on YouTube forever. You're still not going to talk? Why is the Two of Wands here for Aquarius, please? Okay. Seven of Wands with the Eight of Cups, Ace of Cups, Six of Pentacles, and Queen of Pentacles reversed. Eee! Okay. So what's working, what is so ass backwards here. What's working is that you're looking ahead with the intention of moving forward, but you're also very defensive about completely releasing something or someone from the past. Could be an earth sign. You know, what do I always say? I always yam around about, it's really hard to go towards the future with one foot in the past. So now I'm going to give you the same little spiel that I was giving Capricorn for like, I don't know, months. You have to do the work before you get the prize. Okay? So if there is something that you need to release to fully move forward, that or something or someone, that needs to be done. Okay? We cannot magically jump to the finish line while we're still bound to the past. Like if I read it this way, well, this way and then this and this, like we're magically going to just like turn a blind eye to that while we're still bound to this and try to get to this big happy prize at this side. That's not going to work. Okay? Good job, you guys. Well, now you're going to eat. So let's look at what's not working here and get some more on that. Tell me more about what's not working here for Aquarius. A big clump of cards. Page of Wands, Page of Swords, Six of Swords, Ten of Wands. It's basically the same thing what I just said. You are trying to, like, you know, what you want to do is bravely dash forward to, like, the easier side of things. The problem is you're still looking at the past. I don't feel like you've learned whatever lesson there was to be learned out of this. And so you're still carrying the wands with you. And you're making your choices in that energy. While you're carrying that pain. While you're carrying that burden. While you're sitting in your head thinking about it. You're holding on to it. Now you're two of wands, two wands. You're holding on to it. So it's like, yes, you're looking ahead, thinking about taking the first steps, thinking about taking risk, but you're not really making any movement because you're still looking at all of this over here and working off of that emotion. And even though it's over, it's like you want to run back to it. But the reward isn't found by going backwards. The reward is found by moving forward. Okay? So what's your advice? Ten of Cups, King of Cups, Six of Wands. What do you still have that emotionally fulfills you? What good memories can you take forward with you? Where can you find some emotional balance out of this situation? What wisdom have you gained? And in what ways can that help you succeed? That is what you need to be focused on. Give me more for the advice, please. If you are doing the drinky drink too much, I think we had this conversation before. If you're doing the drinky drink too much, do not overindulge between that and the devil card showing up. But aside from that, allow the healing. Allow balance to come in for yourself. Be patient. Like, things don't happen overnight. But I don't really see you... I can't really say I see you rushing, except in the sense of trying to get to the finish line without doing the work. Okay. This is the Ace of Pentacles to the Knight of Pentacles. That takes time. Okay. So that's like the Ace through the 10 plus the page, then the Knight. Very slow and steady. Okay. And Six of Cups, having to deal with the memories and the things that happened in the past. Basically the overall thing is you are gonna a lot of people are getting this today where there's stuff where like a lot of people are trying to move forward and we need to still address things from the past. Before we can do that, before we can go to the Three of Wands. Because the Seven of Pentacles showed here, because if we're still giving energy to the past, you don't really have that much to, like, if you're looking ahead and you're like, do I go here or do I go there? Well, if all your energy is over there in the past, you don't really have anything to put going ahead. You know what I mean? And then you just kind of end up one foot nailed to the floor and hopping in a circle and not getting anywhere. Not very productive that way. What final messages can we give to Aquarius, please? Final messages for Aquarius, please. Pretty please. Okay. Yeah. Okay, what do I resist feeling right now? Which is dealing with this, which I already said that. And where can I create more space? And before I even read the back of this, because I had this analogy that I used previously about, say you have a storage unit and it's full of all the memories and the feelings and the emotions tied up to this situation. But what you're trying to get to is this. But if this comes in and if they're standing outside your storage unit with all this happiness and this bliss, where are you going to put it? You're full. Okay? This is why we have to address things and then like release them to make space for the good stuff to come in. So it says, instead of filling yourself up with busy work and things to do, create more sacred space in your schedule, in your home, in your mind, your lungs, and in your heart. Take time to just be. Do a clutter detox of your schedule, home, and innermost self. Make space, clarity will come. And emotionally, okay, in your heart, emotionally, deal with this so that you can like acknowledge it, process it, release it, okay? Make space for this, for these beautiful things. That's kind of what that says. So let's see for Aquarius here. You also get 222, trust, faith, and letting go of worry. A phase of growth and progress in your life where your active participation is necessary. A lot of twos showed up in your reading right from the jump. Your participation is necessary. If your focus is on this stuff, everything's looking this way, how can you grow towards that? Okay? Balance, visionary abilities, persist while the universe acknowledges your efforts and urges you to persist while reminding you to trust that pausing and granting yourself a break is acceptable. Allowing yourself time for reflection will help replenish your faith, restore your energy, realign your focus. Releasing worries and concerns is crucial, ensuring that your dedicated endeavors yield fruitful results. Because again, if you're putting all your energy and your focus here, you're not giving your energy to what you're trying to go towards. Okay, it prompts you to adopt a balanced approach across all aspects of your life. Okay, so you may be seeing repeating twos. It really ties in with your reading for the rest of the month. So this is something you can work on for the rest of April. Okay, that's what I have for Aquarius. Oh look, we've made it to Pisces, y'all. I love it when that happens. All right. Knock these out real quick. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the middle to the end of April 2024. Look at what's been working for you this month, what's not been working for you this month, what the advice is for the rest of the month, and we'll pull you a soul truth card for things to reflect on and get you an angel number. There's a card facing in the wrong direction. No me gusta. Pisces, somebody is crying over spilled milk here right off the bat before I even get into the reading. This is somebody who's looking at the things that didn't work and not appreciating what they still have. Okay, so this is specific for somebody who's watching, that instead of crying about what didn't work, look at what that did for you, where it helped you grow, and what you still have, or what it enabled you to achieve. Okay, since that wanted to be flipped the wrong way. All right. Let's look. Pisces, what has been working for you so far? Ace of Wands. Okay. What has been working for you is kind of knowing what you want, kind of sort of going for it, just from looking in here. We'll clarify with the other deck too, but just from what I see in here, it's like knowing what you want, kind of going for it slowly, but there's still some sort of disconnect in there. Yeah. And we'll come back and address that. What is not working? What has not been working for Pisces? What? Okay. There's a... Okay. So many different ways to read that. I'm going to clarify this. I just feel compelled to look. All right. What's not working for you? Temperance. Something's not balanced, or I don't feel like impatience. I think that something's kind of not balanced, kind of not, and it's not like, and I don't feel like it's something external. I feel like this is within yourself. Okay. Could be dealing with the Sagittarius. It's temperance. Virgo, the Hermit's here. That aside, temperance card, I always want to say, when it comes out with any kind of negative connotation, this being things that don't work for you. If you drink too much, drink less. If you're impatient, be more patient. If there's an imbalance, let's try to fix that, okay? I feel like if Seven of Wands isn't what's not working for you, your defenses may be too high, okay? If you are going after something that you want, but your defenses are too high, how can you bring that in? How can you put up a wall and be like, come here? Who's going to walk through that wall? You know, that was kind of a weird one, but there you go. That's what popped in my head, y'all. And it's showing the same thing I'm saying down here. The Knight of Wands is very fiery, passionate. There's the Four of Wands there. The Four of Wands actually peeked out when I was shuffling. But then there's the Four of Cups, where you're like, meh. In the wheel, the wheel is like right in the middle, and here, see this dark and light, just like up here. It's, you're not really moving in one direction or another. And this could have to do with a relationship stuff, because the Knight of Cups is there. So like 1 minute it's like this, you're like, hell yeah, let's do this. And the next minute you're like this, you hermit, and you kind of pulling away. So a little bit of like a push and pull, hurry up and wait kind of energy there. Let's look at your advice for the rest of the month. What is the advice for Pisces for the rest of April, please? First of all, there's that Four of Wands that wanted to come out. Knight of Swords. And down here we have Three of Swords, Page of Pentacles, the Magician. Okay. So I'm going to put it in, I'm going to do it actually down here. in this order for you, okay? This is how I'm going to read it. This is what you've been through in the past that caused pain, discomfort, upset, trauma, any of that, okay? This Page of Pentacles is what you're going to take away from that. This is going to be your opportunity, okay? You're going to take this pentacle, like, this happened. This is what I'm taking away from it. Now, here's the Magician. I have everything I need. What can I do with this? Okay? To run forward with the Knight of Swords towards happiness, towards something worth celebrating. I know that's the Six of Wands, but whatever. What can you... So, I feel maybe this will come out in the clarification a little bit that some of you maybe... Yeah, and you're being asked to pull on strength there. Some of you may be using your past trauma as your, you're being defensive because of it, instead of using it to make you stronger and to grow from it so that you can go towards the things which you want. And I'm actually going to set these up here in that order since that's how I read that. So let's look at this Ace of Wands here and what's working for you, Pisces. I just had like a random thought. I'm so sorry. I'm just going to clown you real quick. If there was like a scared as fuck card, I feel like that would pop out. What's the Ace of Wands here? Why is that there for Pisces? Talk about the Ace of Wands, please. Oh, this is like, this all came down like this, so this would all be reversed. All right. It's very confusing energy. You know what you want. Overall, you're pretty confident, I feel like. You're a compassionate, strong person, okay? But on some level, there's an unhappiness, okay? But there's also happiness. So there's areas where you're unhappy, there's areas where you're happy. That's normal, that's everybody. But you're also very clear on what makes you unhappy, what makes you happy. And you know basically what's motivating you, okay, and moving forward. But although that should motivate you, you might not move on certain, like, how to say it? I don't want to say procrastination. And I think it ties in with this defensiveness here. It's like your head and your heart are having an argument. Okay. And your head says, no, because this happened and that made me unhappy. And so I'm not going to move on that right now. And your heart says, this is what I want, so let's make a move. And so you plant yourself firmly here and you don't move at all. The wheel doesn't turn, okay? Yeah. And here again, the Two of Swords reverse shows indecision, being hesitant, being anxious. But then the Four of Pentacles says generosity. Okay. So it's like, wow. It's kind of like what I said over here about hurry up and wait, push and pull. I'm going to put a wall up and ask you to walk through it. And this is asking you to take a second look at this, okay? You got the Four of Wands here twice, so this is something big for you. It's something new. The cycles that have closed, you're being asked to let them close and take the lesson from them and allow yourself to have the fulfillment and the harmony that you're seeking, okay? And the opportunity is here. This is the universe giving you the opportunity. And you want it. Okay. So maybe it's the way you're looking at things. The Hanged Man there. If this really strongly reads like relationship stuff. So if it is, maybe we need to let's see, look at the way you view relationships and find what it is that's holding you back from going towards what you want here, I guess. So let's look at what's not working here. That's a little dry, isn't it? King of Pentacles. And what you're not working? Or what's not working? I think you're trying to be too much head and not enough heart. Okay. Because you got the King of Pentacles here and what's not working. And then down here I look at 10 of Pentacles, 6 of Wands, Page of Cups. Cups is your emotions. Page of Cups is very idealistic, serendipitous and head in the clouds and believes in lovey-dovey, when pigs fly kind of stuff. And I'm not saying be ridiculous, but I'm saying sometimes you have to let go just a little bit. You know what I mean? Yeah. I just really feel like you're too... It's like you're excited. You're excited about something or someone, right? And you want to run towards it. And then whatever went on before that pops into your head and you literally just yank that e-brake. Yeah, it's a 3 of Swords. Shut up again. You just yank on that e-brake so hard you're gonna break the damn thing. And bring it to a screeching halt. But then you know what it reminds me of? There's this joke we used to make about, you know how like a blinking, like a flashing red light, like the traffic lights when they put on the blinking lights into a flashing red. And then there's the joke about like with the stop sign with the flashing lights too. It's like stop, go, stop, go, stop, go. If you know, you know. If you don't, this probably sounds really dumb, but that's kind of what it reminds me of. It's like that. It's like kind of energy. It's like stop, go, stop, go, stop, go. Energy here. Let's look at your advice for the rest of the month. No, come on now. Get it together, y'all. King of Cups, literally. Get your emotions in balance here. I mean, that is a U card too. You are generally seen as being very wise and being somebody that people can come to and talk to. I feel like people look up to you. Like if somebody had the same thing going on for them, I feel like they would feel confident coming to you for advice. And here you're sitting in this energy. It's telling you to free yourself from that and balance your emotions. You got like a whole mess of card barf here. which essentially is a reiteration of everything I said anyway. So we're going to leave that where it is. All right. Look at that. This is what you want. This is your little compass guiding you in the faith that it's going to be okay. And you hopping in your car to go get it. Could be dealing with Cancer. Could be dealing with someone with Aquarius placements. Could be dealing with Libra Taurus placements. Yeah, Knight of Cups. I do feel like this is in love. I feel like this thing that you're after is a stable thing. You could be being asked to be more kind to yourself, or to, yeah. So like with the King of Pentacles showing up, like that's a masculine energy. With the Empress showing up, that's a feminine energy. And that head over heart stuff again could be being asked to bring that into balance. Again, it's like reiterations of everything I've already said. And a lot of people are getting very similar messages, so don't feel too called out here. Let's get you a final message from the Soul Truth cards, please. All right. What final message can we give to Pisces? Oh my goodness. Okay. What do you carry around? You carry like a luggage set with you? Who can I serve today? Here is a certain Piscean that I know, if you're watching this, you'll know, who says they feel like their job is to be of service to others. I'm not going to go into the back of that one. I'm going to say that while that's a beautiful outlook on life, is how you can help others, also make sure you're taking care of yourself. With the Empress card showing up, you need to take care of you as well. You got so much crap fell out on the table here. I don't know if I'm going to take it all. I might touch on, okay. Okay, I'm not going to read the backs of all of these. Like, I've been reading the backs, but you got so many. So we're going to go through these and apply them to the reading, okay? Here we go. Am I ready to let go of this buried shame? What buried shame are you carrying around with you? Is it shame that was placed upon you, or shame that you placed upon yourself? Okay. How can you let go of that? What am I grateful for right now? This is something that I'm really huge on. I say thank you for things every single day. Every single day, I say thank you for something or someone in my life. Every day. And when I tell you, like, my life is so different from how it was even 6 months ago, I am being 1,000% serious. Say thank you. What are you grateful for right now? I don't care if it's your brand new fuzzy socks, a cup of coffee, cat toes, you know, dogs wagging their tails, a home-cooked meal, a raise at work, you found the last, you know, copy of the book you've been looking for, whatever. What are you grateful for right now? And say thank you. Just say thank you. This one I might read. Am I on the right path? Sometimes we second guess what we're doing. We lose trust in the process and question if we're even on the right path at all. Which in your case, you had the Four of Wands come out twice. So I'm going to say yes, you're on the right path. But know this, you are on the right path. Keep going, keep believing, keep remembering that you made a soul contract that you are currently fulfilling in every area of your life. Even if you can't see it, that doesn't mean it's not real. I've never seen $1 billion, but they say it exists, right? Today, search for all the ways you are aligned with your soul's purpose. The signs will appear. Let this newfound trust fuel your next steps. And when the signs appear, say thank you. Am I afraid to be seen? The world doesn't want you to hold back any longer. Time to shine your unique light on the world. You were made from love, and from love you are whole. There is no more hiding. There is no more shame. There is only truth. Live naked and free. What parts of me do I hide so I can be socially accepted and fit in? Am I being authentic? Do I allow myself to be all of me? What do I need to feel so I can be safe to be seen? Journal your answers. Are you being you, or are you people pleasing? Are you being yourself, or are you being what you think other people need or want you to be? Are you afraid that if you were your true self, that those people might fall off? And that being said, if they did, then they're not your people. Okay. What expectations do I have that are impossible to meet? Valid AF. The expectations we have are mostly delusional and impossible to meet. We then experience disappointment with ourselves or with a relationship when they are not met. It's time to dissolve your expectations and replace them with gratitude. You are being summoned to more peace. Peace is home for our soul, and it is accompanied by trust. It comes when you surrender and focus only on what you can control. If you expect nothing and are grateful for everything, you will experience extreme fulfillment. Fact. That is not just pretty words on a card, y'all. That is fact. If you expect nothing and are grateful for everything, you will experience extreme fulfillment. Like, so serious. The gratitude thing is huge. And then over here you have, what am I most afraid of losing? What if it isn't true? What is my body telling me right now? I'm not going to read all that, but question, you have a lot to think about for the rest of this month, Pisces. Sorry. What are you afraid? What are you most afraid of losing? What if it isn't true? What if that fear isn't true? Like, what if, what do they say? False evidence appearing real? What if that's what it is? What is your body telling you right now? Is your body telling you that you should be afraid of that? Or is it telling you it's okay? Your body, your gut won't lie. Your body won't lie to you. There's always signs. So let's see what your angel number is here. Since I bought this little book just to do this, just so I can flip the pages back and forth and pick a number for everybody. 777. Magic, dreams coming true, happiness. I kind of wish I would have put my face on camera for that so you could see that I was not looking at the book when I flipped the pages. But anyway, it says, the repetition of the number 7 3 times is a powerful message from the universe affirming that you are on the correct path. There you go. So now you've had it, the 4 of Wands, the 4 of Wands, plus the Knight of Wands, which has the 4 of Wands, plus the card that says you're on the right path, plus this, okay? It signifies that divine energy and enchantment surround you every step of the way. Witnessing the number 777 indicates that you are in perfect harmony with the universe, vibrating at a frequency that attracts miracles, good fortune, abundance, and incredible opportunities. It shows that your deepest desires are about to manifest into reality. Furthermore, 777 resonates with spiritual awakening, collective consciousness, and the development of your spiritual gifts. When 777 appears in your life, it serves as a gentle reminder to continue focusing on and embracing those elevated vibrations and allowing you to attract even more blessings and happiness. So, Pisces, some of y'all might be seeing repeating 7s. All right? That is what I have for you. If you've made it to the end, thank you for sticking with me. If your sun sign didn't resonate, make sure to check your moon, rising, and Venus signs to get, the bigger picture, check off all the boxes, whatever. If you could, well, if it resonated, only if you liked it. If you didn't like it, don't do it. But if you liked it, give it a thumbs up. Go ahead and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified every time I upload. I don't think I have anything else to add to that. Thank you guys. I am grateful for those of you that show up and watch my videos. I really enjoy doing this for you guys, and I hope it helps somebody. So, I love you guys. I'll see you later. Stay blessed.